So, next day, we got the stuff we needed. What happened, Woody?
Don't want to talk about it.
So, while we were installing this portion, I got it all over me already. So, what he did is he pulled the axle apart, and I couldn't get it back in there, so I had to cut the boot off, and we had to go buy a new boot. They had one in stock, so he kind of lucked out. Although, you know, it was $45 for one little mistake. So yeah. I think we got this ground down enough, hopefully. If not, we'll pull it off again. Alright. So after frustration after frustration after frustration, I don't even want to talk about it. Something in the back is binding up. And we've taken it apart 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 times now. You know, you open it up and you're like, surprise! Wow, that was way high pitched. So, wow, what the? I mean, this is like, it's still wet. I mean, look at that. That is, oh my gosh, there's so much mud. That is not how you do it. But I was looking at the top here, and okay, right here, the seal's all, you can see how it's like not as wide. See, it's like all nice and thick, and bam, a little bitty skinny. So that's probably where a lot of that mud and stuff was coming in. Look, the rest of the seal looks pretty good, but so definitely gonna have to clean that out. Alright, so here we are. We did have to take the front plastics off. I was hoping we could kind of get away with it, but the intake, or the exhaust, it's the exhaust for the belt. And it comes up and wraps over this like right here, so there was no way of doing it. But what I do want to say is this dude loves to play in the mud. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I think he's beaver dam busting or something. I really don't know, but anyway, so yeah, this is, and we literally had to take the plastics off the front just to take, see the exhaust, it like ends right here. Well, I'm not gonna put it all the way on, but yeah, that's how it wraps up and over this tank. So, yeah, we had to do all that extra for that. And got the got these lined out. What it was is when I put this on the jack, like the instructions said, it didn't fully seat the strut tube or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't fully seated in the bottom of the strut. So what I did is I just took a ratchet strap. Okay, what I did, and the tire was off. I just took the ratchet strap and wrapped around, you know, the bottom here and then up around here and compressed the spring. And used a super bar to wedge that down. So, Woody, why is this all wet, dude?
Just got a little bit of antifreeze.
Huh. So, anyway, so I'm supposed to use the factory boot, you know, and they give these nice little 90s that's supposed to fit down in here. Well, I've already done this one, but I've had to like square it off. Well, it's not kind of, it's kind of square-ish. My filing skills aren't that great because that is not round and the PVC will not fit inside that. So I had to file, you can kind of, oh yeah, you can kind of tell right there. I had to file, make it more oval so that way, and yeah, my oval's a little ugly. Take the round off so that way it would fit, and we're kind of there. There's not really a better angle to see that. But, so yeah, so we still got a little bit more there to file down. Yeah, you can see where it's catching. I wish I had not a fine thing. But everything else is, so far, I don't know. Yeah. So, yep. We got to deal with that. I can't get the axle out, and the plunger joint was busted, and now it's starting to come out of the boot. So yeah, I'm gonna just mess with that tomorrow. But here's where we're at. You know, I showed you, I think, all that earlier, and we got the radiator fan and stuff pulled out of there, starting to snorkel it and everything. And tell you what, it's like really empty up in here. Just gotta move the fan wire and get all that stuff teed in. And I actually have the boxes outside in the rain right now. But there's the radiator. Yep, I don't think I could do it to this one. I got stuff all on this four-wheeler right now, but I just like that front headlight too much. So here we got part of it, the 800 put back together, and we got the black hoses everywhere. You know, and this is what the airbox is supposed to look like, all nice and clean, a little bit of stain, whatever. You know, we got that, the Warrior Plate silicone on there, and the directions say to do the airbox before the CVT. Well, let me tell you what, you are not getting to that with this airbox in there. So we've got all that, and I've got to figure out this mess. Yeah, I don't like the way it looks, and these inner two are touching the head, so I've got to get it off that and then wrap it with a... No, I moved it.
Oh, yeah.
I think I wrap the inner ones with heat shielding, keep them from melting, and so, yeah, we got a lot of moving. Yeah, this is where we're at, and on this back here, this axle has been a turd and it still won't come out, which it's fully separated, fully broke, so, yeah. So we'll deal with that probably here in a little bit, because we're kind of stuck right now, because the air filter here, yeah, there's no, yeah, I'm just going to go buy a new one. Look at that sucker. Look at all that mud, man. Well, the camera's weird, but it's not really, it's dark, but it's not, there's not like mud and stuff on the inside, so it never made it into the actual, which we've already cleaned. I've already cleaned that out. But it actually wasn't dirty. But, you know, I went ahead and cleaned all this. Oh, and one thing I wanted to point out, since we lifted this, my ATV jack wasn't quite tall enough. It would like just barely touch it, so I've got some, I don't know, I think it's 4x4. I think it's 4x4, and then it's just all like, yeah. I mean, it's got plenty off the ground. It's plenty tall for me, and I'm 6'5", so. Get another shot of what I got going on there. Yeah. It'll be alright.